Chris Barker, an unexpected phone call for you yesterday morning, and I'm sure quite a busy, manic 24 hours for you.
It has been, yeah. It's been probably one of the busiest 24 hours I've ever had in my life. I think it was a phone call yesterday morning which I wasn't expecting. A very proud phone call to have, that people at the club and the fans sort of wanted me to sort of take the situation. But on the other hand as well, it's sort of a bit of a downfall that Andy Scott brought me to the club and Terry, and they've been fantastic for me for 18 months. So we have to take a bit of responsibility on the field as well. As a player, I'm still a player. But yeah, very, very proud honour, and hopefully I can do the job justice. And
was your immediate reaction yes, or did you need time to think about it?
No, I said definitely yes straight away. It's a great opportunity for me personally. Of course it is. I'm coming to the end of my playing career. I've been doing my coaching badges for the last sort of 3, 4, 5 years now. So this is probably sort of the next stage or sort of thing in the summer that might have cropped up, and that's the way to go. But it's not about me at the moment. It's not about me at the moment. It's about the club, and I want to sort of turn this round with the staff helping me as well, and hopefully I can do that.
And how's the reaction from the players been? You had a team meeting this morning, your first training session. You've already said you're still Barks, not Gaffer. Even if players don't mean to, or even if the manager doesn't mean to, there's going to be a change in the relationship there.
Yeah, I think that would naturally happen anyway. I think that would naturally, but I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for, if I'm really be honest. It could be day to day, it could be week to week, or it could be till the end of the season. But I've been asked to do a job for the time being, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to learn a lot. Of course I am, because I'm new to it. But hopefully I hope it goes well and see where it happens. Like I say, I know the players probably in and out, because I've been involved with them for 18 months, and I've obviously spoke to them this morning about it, but they just treat me the same, and like I say, I've took training and I'll be still involved in training.
And are you happy with how that first session went?
I was, yeah. The boys, look, it was a nice day. It wasn't minus or anything like that, so it was nice. It was sun out, and the boys responded very well. Because we've played 2 games in 4 days, and a couple of boys have not really played for a while, I didn't really want to sort of push them, because we haven't got a game on Saturday as well. So I wanted sort of a bit of recovery session. So we were going to have a couple of days off now, for the boys' sake and probably my sake and the club. And then we'll start Monday morning, and we'll organise ourselves for the game on Saturday.
And Tuesday night, as you say, was the culmination of a disappointing run, bittersweet emotions for you with Andy's departure. But as a manager now and as a player, as part of that team, I guess you can see better than anybody the potential that is there in those players.
Yeah, definitely. I think that sort of fans realise that as well, that we've done it in patches. We've done it especially the first sort of 6, 7 games of the season. A couple of the odd moments in the last few months with the cup games as well. So I think that's the disappointing thing, that we don't do it often enough, and I've got to turn that round very quickly, and it starts obviously next Saturday. But yeah, if we're not adrift, which is a bonus. I think we're still 6 points clear. So it's not crisis time yet, but hopefully I can hopefully turn it around with the staff's help, and we can start climbing the table.
And you've already started taking your coaching badges, doing some work with the academy teams here. Was management part of your long-term plans? I
think so, yeah. As you sort of get older and coming to the end, I know I was obviously coming to the end a couple of years ago, and you get to an age that you do. That is going to be probably the next level, probably sooner than I was probably expecting. But I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to learn a lot, as I said there before, and hopefully it goes well and see where it sort of ends up. But like I said there before, it's not about me. It's about getting this club back up the league where we should be, really.
But at the moment, the title player, caretaker manager is very much a 50-50 split for you, that you expect to continue, you expect to be a player.
Yes, definitely, because sort of we don't know how far this is going to go, if I'm really to be honest. It's day to day, week to week, and if it doesn't work out, or the board decide to go another way, in 2 weeks' time I could be a player again, and I love playing and I want to play as long as possible. I'll be taking sessions, and then I'll be joining in as well, because hopefully I'll be involved on Saturday away, obviously next week. So I've got to keep myself going. I've got to keep myself switched on. And like I say, I want to play better on the field, and hopefully I can do that and help myself off the field as well.
And in a game of over 600, career of over 650 professional games, you've played under a lot of managers. Have you any thoughts on what your managerial style would be? The cliche goes that every player takes little bits, good and bad, from their manager.
I think you do, yeah. I'm not sure how many I've had, but I've probably had 10 managers over sort of 15 years, a lot of coaches. And I've obviously seen good and bad points, and hopefully I can take bits and bobs, as you say. But I'm going to do as much as I can during the week and organise the boys, and hopefully we can take that into the game on Saturday. And if I give them as much information as I can about the opponent's team, hopefully it can affect us and like I say, go and get 3 points.
And another manager that you might be able to learn from is your brother Richie, who's got lots of experience.
Yeah.
I believe you spoke to him a couple of times yesterday just to get some tips and
yeah.
I suppose he's a good resource to have.
Well, it's quite handy. Of course it is. Of course it is. He's been sort of manager, coach the last 5 years now. He did well. Bury got promoted. He got Crawley to the highest I've ever been. It didn't work out at Portsmouth, and sometimes it doesn't. But he's enjoyed it at MK Dons, and hopefully they'll get promoted to the Championship. I think they're third in the league. But obviously when I got a phone call yesterday, 9:45, my head was sort of spinning, and how do you get round it as quick as possible? So I made some phone calls straight away, sort of realised what the situation was, and had a couple of meetings, and then rung him back and things like that. So I will be speaking probably every day as I do anyway. But yeah, I'll be taking advice from different people and hopefully learning very quickly. And
I think it's important to note that the important thing is that the next full-time appointment for the club, that it's the right appointment, not a quick appointment. And in that, the directors have shown confidence in you in saying that this is a part of an ongoing long-term process, that you're not just 48 hours for next week, that this could be a longer term appointment for you.
Yeah, definitely. When they rung me yesterday about it, and it is a proud moment, even if I only do it until Monday morning or whatever the situation is. They give me enough respect and opportunity to do it, and it's a very, very proud moment of my life and career, and hopefully I can sort of repay them really. But if another manager comes in 2 weeks' time, that's fine. That's football, and I'll go back to playing, and I'll always give 100% for Aldershot. They've been fantastic in the last 18 months that I've been last year. The fans have been great with me, and hopefully I can repay them by winning some games.
And finally, you mentioned the fans there. The response to your appointment has been very positive. I think people appreciate your professionalism, your honesty, the commitment that you show, and the club needs the fans to come back in their numbers and to show their commitment and their support to get behind the team now and to be Chrissy Barker's Red and Blue Army, I presume, for at least.
Yeah, well, that sounds very nice. But we like I say, the last sort of few weeks it has turned a bit. We need to get back on side. We're all going the same way. We all want the right thing. We all want Aldershot Football Club to do the best. Like I say, they've been unbelievable to me. They've been fantastic, and I do want to repay them. And hopefully I'll start that on Saturday. But we've all got to join together. And like I say, hopefully we can climb up the league and get out of the trouble situation that we're in.
Because we've already said it. There's a lot more in this team than the recent results have shown.
I think so, yeah, personally, and I think the fans probably know that underneath as well. We've done it in short patches, and like I said before, we need to do it more week in, week out. I don't think there's many Tuesday games to come now, really, so it's sort of been more Saturday to Saturday, which probably gives me more time to reorganise, get his injuries back and things like that off the field. But yeah, we've got 15 games to go. And hopefully we can win as many as we can. We're not going to probably win everyone, of course we're not. I'm not expecting to do that. But as long as we're going the right way, I'll be happy with that for the time being.